always be on mission. A silly hoe never could get me. These niggas be paying for pussy, but with my vocab I can get her. I might just bend a pretender. Niggas know that I ain't flexing. I cut on all of the lights. That's just by my damn necklace. Remember nigga fighting the pressure, so 6 grind keep me winning. Remember them days at my mama, hot ass summer, 6 months of new scenery. A young nigga change the ways, a young nigga change the game. When I get all of this guala up, it'll never be the same. Move, moves, move, moves, move, moves, moves, moves. SC the South Coast shit, SC the South Coast shit, SC the South Coast shit, SC South Coast shit. I had to turn on my ethics. I show these little niggas they wildin'. I put my chains and rings and things, yellow gold like it's pilot. Never sneeze a damn hoe, bitch. SC the swamp culture. The Tennessee the hoes know me. SC South Coast shit. They try to throw dirt on my name. They hate the player and the game. They say you got drip, I got stain. I work it ain't the same. I never needed no lighter. Ain't make me no brighter. Through the pain I got violent. Nah, nigga, preach profit. I'ma keep going and into a whole nother level. That shit every day. Niggas be hating and living no passion. Boy, get that bum shit, boy, straight out the way. Niggas be crackin', tryna build in the case. Stay out the way, separate from the fake. Sippin' on dry wine, got me on thank the Lord every single day. I'm moving on up like George Jeff. Keep a tech like fuck the rel. Where y'all was when I needed help. Slept in the airport by myself. 16, just chasing dreams. $100 probably in my sock. Sitting in the bushes waiting for the shuttle. Shut up, bus to get my ass off. Grooms, 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 moves, grooms, moves. Making moves, but I never lose. Boy, I keep it tool, call it toolie tool. Do what I do, cause I never lose. I flip it. Niggas acting damn ridiculous. So I keep on my pick. I had to turn on my ethics. I show these little niggas they wildin'. I put my chains and rings and things, yellow gold like it's pilot. Never sneeze a damn hoe, bitch. SC the swamp culture. The Tennessee the hoes know me. SC South Coast shit. They try to throw dirt on my name. They hate the player and the game. They say you got drip, I got stain. I work it ain't the same. I never needed no lighter. Ain't make me no brighter. Through the pain I got violent. Nah, nigga, preach profit.
Goddamn, circle man, we need go hard.
Yeah, I got that power that love me so much. Do it so big I cannot be touched. Look to the hill that cometh my help. My faith in the power and not in a man. He give me the tools, I'm building my plan. Living my life, obeying a man. I stand up tall, my back don't bend. Dunk on demon like Shaq in his prime. Transform, no optimist prime. You gotta get yours, I already got mine. My power gon' live, they power gon' die. Praising the king that sit in the sky. He give me the joy, he give me the peace. Fell on my feet and I pray to the east. Wisdom and knowledge, I gotta go eat. Just call me a shark, I live in the sea. Open your eyes and you're gonna see that masterpiece that I am him, cause I'm not them. I can swim above the rim of they success. And when it comes to dodging mess, yeah, I'm the king of that BS. I'm getting strong, I like the flex. UPK, we blow up next.
Time to get rich, boy, it's time to get lit, boy. She pour me a drink without asking. I don't even know little shorty or see what she post, so that bitch must be crazy. I'm way too lit, yeah, we way too lit, yeah. Showing this bitch, boy, I'm a true ass prince, so you know a nigga flipping tables.
Yeah, and they say, all who hate us, whisper together against us. They saying all kind of false and evil things against us. But if the power is with us, then who the fuck can be against us, huh? He teach us not to fret and envy over evil deeds, to stand firm in the words, to dodge the evil schemes. Yeah, so we hold our peace and now we mute. It's only the devil, so that we rebuke. Yeah. The hands of the wicked won't drive us away. So we stand on our feet and we face the east. We trust in the Lord, so we meditate and wait. Meditating every night. We doing what's pleasing in His sight. Yeah. It's a battle that we cannot lose. It's only the power that He gave us that we couldn't refuse. Yeah. So if my enemies is hungry, then I feed them. If they thirsty, then I'ma give them a drink. I ain't gonna hold them with a knife and I ain't gonna threaten to slice. But instead I open the loaf and I just hand them a slice of the bread of life. Yeah. Many will hear and a few will take heed, but I wanna be judged by my good deeds. Yeah. Obedience. Yeah, long suffering, patience. Yeah. UPK, we up now, later, and forever. Yeah. Hey, if y'all wanna know where y'all bitch at, she at the nearest camp trying to join our school. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. Hey, y'all don't put me in council, but I'm rocking it out with Officer Shaw. We in the studio. We gotta get up out of here. You heard? Yeah.
She check out my neck and she know I wanna meet you. I wanna teach you. I wanna eat you. Then I'ma beat you. Hot like a sequel. Y'all in the bleachers. I'm in here preaching. Don't want no features. You sweet margarita, boy, you ain't no leader. Boy, you ain't no leader. Yeah, well, I watch how she poke it out. Hand in the air, my soda just rolling, they leeching off me cause they know I got motion. My swag come in flavor like which one she want, and my neck holding weight just like Repo, we towing. All these poor niggas, they looking, they notice, they know all of my boys that we itching, we towing. I came in that bitch up by 3 of my soldiers, but met up with season like football jersey. I'm dancing. Well, what we dispatching, but we far from average. I save all my cabbage, but show all my cabbage. My BBs, they dancing. 7-1, I'm so fancy. 7-1, I'm so fancy. 7-1, I'm so fancy. Just look how they watch and she poke it out. Dance with these hoes. Dance with the pole, I'm talking about rockets. Dance with these hoes. I dance with my pole, bitch, I'm talking about rockets. I wanna know who they gon' go to when they don't go. Bitch, I'm on top ropes. She check out my neck and she know that bitch dance. Check out my pinky, it's gleaming, it's dancing. She look how I throw it out. I ain't hit her in over a week, but hell no, I ain't throw her out. She know I go way too deep. It's capping, yeah, that's a blessing now. Oh yeah, cologne on me, polygamy, TSC, but we gon' work it out. I cap a few, couple pal, twin bitches with some hair. But I'm brotherly, mingle for Timo. She say we so lovely. I love it, I must be. She taking it over me. The truth taking it over me. Now y'all tell them, cut down. Man, in that bitch going ham, I don't eat no damn ham, I keep going spam though. All these niggas talking tough, get them beast mode, hit them with that Rambo. Man, I ain't even off the top, nigga rapping off the block. All these niggas talking tough, but it's always before they get hot. 662, nigga know what we do. My guns with me in the stew. TSP, Zell, what it do? Yeah, UPK, nigga, I salute. Since 69, we done proved that all you fuck nigga lame, legend ass boy ain't in the truth. Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm down with these hoes. Down with the pole, I'm talking about rockets. Down with these hoes. I down with my pole, bitch, I'm talking about rockets. I wanna know who they gon' go to when they don't go. Bitch, I'm on top ropes. She check out my neck and she know that bitch dance.
Shit, man, is that what I'm getting on?
Gotta go dance. Shaw. Gotta go dance. Gotta see my dance. I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn to Scarface. How when I get mad, turn to Sharface. Yeah, nigga. Fuck, I'm talking about that. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is, tell me what you wanna do. Put sad boy plotting on who? I done seen it all before I came through. Must don't understand, nigga, I'm in the truth, lame ass nigga. But these crackers tryna shoot shit my way. 100 down rides on the highway. Only thing I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn to Scarface. Now when I get mad, turn to Sharface. Yeah, I'm up in South Beach with this shit, nigga, Miami. Fuck on me. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is. I'm always in the field, always dressed to kill, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? But you pussy boy, but you ain't talking about nothing, but you ain't making noise. You ain't know that shit thought you was. Who the fuck these niggas thought they was? They don't even know that. Shooting at me and I'm a throwback. I don't look back, that's a throwback. No, I don't look sad, cause I'm on that. Boy, get shot at the tough, that's a toe tag. Lame man, cracker don't want the guns on me. But these people wanna know everything. But the booze and the chica, I tell these soft ass boys how to think. When I'm on my grind, let it hang. Yeah, my nutsack on these fuck niggas when I don't give a fuck. What they be hating on, cause I'm up, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Who the fuck these niggas thought they was? Yeah, all the time a nigga growing. All the time a nigga knowing. Gotta stack it up, keep that bitch flowing. Hey, hey, tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is. Gotta flip the deal, gotta keep the steel. Killer being killed, nah, nigga, for real, I'm ready for real. Nigga, I'm ready for the war, nigga. But they crackers tryna shoot shit my way. 100 down rounds on the highway. Only thing I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn to Scarface. Now when I get mad, turn to Scarface. We up here with the scene, nigga, with the Colombians, cutting niggas' heads off and shit. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel. Always just a kill, shoot 'em up the hill. Gotta keep it still, nah, nigga, for real. Hey, these boys think they talking about. Why X out your rank, walking on your sand. On the highway, chasing after bands. Boy, wanna hate, they don't understand. Boy, wanna hate, soft two cans. Sam ass nigga. I told you for that nigga, they don't know it. Yeah, chasing after one, I love that shit. Cause the thrill of the hunt keep me on my shit. Yeah, the dagger on my hip with a stand-up clip. Yeah, motherfucker, we'll kill your ass. We'll motherfucking dissect your ass. Cut a head off, put a bottle for the buzzers. Matter of fact, fuck them buzzers, nigga. You know we head hunters.
We got more dudes.
Hey, call nigga Sharface, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah.
Give me more, I too much don't like none of these niggas. I too much don't like none of these hoes. Lil' bit won't fight for the dick, but I got more bitches know. They wanna talk down just to see me. They got me all up on gold. She asked I got Molly for this one. Once she started coming out of clothes, damn, I came a long way from just trapping. I came a long way from just trapping. I came a long way ripping plastic. I came a long way, well, I came a long way from just trapping. I came a long way from just trapping. I came a long way ripping plastic. I came a long way. You little niggas scared of damn player. You little niggas scared of damn tamer. Nigga get ran by these bitches. But I got juice with lots of flavor. I tell her what it is, no pretending. Bitch won't put hands on a nigga. She all in your pockets for paper. But pulling out lick cause you fold. These little niggas know that they nasty. Fuck bitches on periods, you crazy. Gripping little bitch, I know. Can't sit in my whip if you leaking. I been on juice for a minute. But don't need no juice from a stingy. I ain't borrowing nobody hype. I can do the shit I want my niggas. I'm a real Israelite from the south. I got rank about you with the sauce. Little bitch acting like she got 8-1. But 5 taps, bitch, you toss. These niggas turn most just to save her. I ain't trusting no bitch that wear makeup. I ain't having no sex with these status. Her pussy died and met the maker. She got a big booty even though she look. Fold her ass like a dollar bill. Hourglass, that's a body figure. But inside, that's what's truly real. I know you still talk to your baby daddy. Anything that make them babies happy. Back and forth with your normal tactics. She wanna be dyke, can't hollow that ass. And I ain't never scared to tell her. Now you a bitch, hide from your past. Well, let's work up on the future. I got that juice when I enter. Baby girl got potential. With a mind gone with the system. I said fuck all of these niggas. I too much don't like none of these niggas. I too much don't like
came a long way from just trapping. I came a long way ripping plastic. I came a long way, I came a long way, well, I came a long way from just trapping. I came a long way from just trapping. I came a long way ripping plastic. I came a long way, I came a long way. Really don't like none of these niggas. I say fuck all of you niggas. Really don't like none of these hoes. I say go and get ghosts. Really don't like none of these niggas. You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK shoot solid. Look. Can't you feel the fire in my heart? I ain't need no new friends. I am not afraid to take a life. I'll kill your last for real. To kill or be killed, the Lord respects. To kill or be killed, the Lord respects. To kill or be killed, the Lord respects. To kill or be killed, the Lord respect. Born to win, look at me, I'm far from sin. I'm far from sin, but I kill you with my righteous stick. You think you fly, when your grandma said get out of the house. And where you ride, you leech ass nigga. I tried to tell it, little boy. Lord said he'll killing them, be the ones hold in my hand. I ain't sparing the big no what's really real. I'm trying to kill all the way to the finish. You got a prince over your court saying you stupid ass crocker, let's speed it up. Our people just so cursing, it's freezing up. Hurt Merc, put your ass in the dirt, ain't even tough. Backpack full of stats, told you gap, but ain't even enough. Fool, I'm ready for war. Ready for sun up, sun down, UPK warlord. Stop a cracker in the pieces, fuck that, just torture. Ain't no karma, little bitch. Turn your ass to a slave, cause you know what is written, little hoe. Can't you feel the fire in my heart? I need no new friends. I am not afraid to take a life. I'll kill your last for real. To kill or be killed, the Lord respects. 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 I'm a key. I'ma be that one that's in the dreams you was fearing. I'ma walk it down like a sprinter, then cut your head off. It's in my hand, I watch it dang. And I'm a beast with mine. Your girl looking at me now, I want no peace of mind. Cause I'm a killer. It's a boulder right there, it's for your child. I grab his ankles. And I'ma split him. And happy shall he be when your family tree is taken. Like it did my people. Don't you remember? The Trail of Tears, Andrew Jackson and his crackers. Boy, you took my brother's baby and killed him and said thanks for the giving. Don't you remember? What goes around comes around, and I'm waiting. I'm motherfucking waiting for that day, man. For me to grab your baby ankle and throw his damn head against a boulder back and forth till ain't nothing but goddamn ankle in my goddamn head. Yo, fat ass over there like a goddamn sofa leg, a sofa arm, cracker, like a whale washed up on a beach or something. You better get right. Fuck all that technology that you got when a low return, oh yes, it's on. To kill or be killed. Sacco shit, no. BBK nigga shoot. Yeah.
Let's check the comments. We got Florida checking in. All right, let me do the introduction. All right, with the Israelite School, Universal and Practical Knowledge, started on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jenny Hunter. We're here in Greenville, South Carolina, teaching Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians that they are the 12 tribes according to the Bible. Teach that through history, archaeology, and we teach it through our biblical prophecy. All right. Today we got this class called Depression Leads to Your Demise. Right? This is an epidemic that's going on within the Black and Hispanic community with brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, being downtrodden and being depressed, you know what I'm saying, in this world, right? In this society that we live in. And it's almost no answer to what's going on if you're not led by the proper, teachings or, the proper, understanding of people that can give you some type of help, some type of counseling, some type of therapy. All right. This is what, you know what I'm saying, our people are going through. You know what I'm saying? And what makes that happen is this place called America, right? This place called America, you know what I'm saying, sells you the American dream, sells you false hope, right? That you can achieve this, achieve that, you get that house, you know what I'm saying, you get that big house, you can be a multi-millionaire, right? And we give you motivational speakers, you know what I'm saying, that you can have all these things here on this earth, but they don't tell you that it comes with a price and it comes with a cost to have, you know what I'm saying, everything in this world. Right? That's why you see people go off the edge just because they can't pay their bills or they can't, you know what I'm saying, see their children or have, you know what I'm saying, the type of freedom that they want. Right? Because this place is not for us. This place is not for Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Right? And once you start to realize that, it will make you work that much harder to you know what I'm saying, to obey the Most High so you can get out of this condition in this place. Right? Because obeying the Most High leads to us having a different lifestyle, having a different society, having a totally different reality from what we know now. Right? So we could get me let's get James chapter 4. Start with that. Yeah, so.
It's the book of James, chapter 4, and verse 1. From whence come wars, fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members? Ye
Right.
look.
Read it.
It's the book of James, chapter 4, and verse 1. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members?
All right, he said, from whence come wars and fighting among you? All right, you answered the question. And he said, do they not come even of your lust that war in your members? All right, this is what we have been talking. All right, this is why James is telling the people, teaching them, you know what I'm saying? He said, where do these wars come from? Where does, you know what I'm saying, these battles come from? He's saying that these battles, these wars, they come from the inside. All right, the fight is going within. All right, and even the lust that war of your members. Right, what is your members? All right, your body. All right, your hands, things you want to do with your hands, the things you want to do, see with your eyes. All right, and in your feet, where they want to go. All right, these are your members, man, parts of your body. All right, so go ahead.
Ye lust and have none.
All right, he said, you lust and you have not. All right, go ahead.
Ye kill and desire to have, and cannot obtain.
All right. All right, you do all these things, right? All these things in your body. You got so many urges and things that you want to do, right? To gain ahead in this world, right? But you're not getting anywhere, right? So you lust, but you still don't, it's not going to get you anything, right? You see, people, us, you know what I'm saying, Black and Hispanic, we are the worst criminals that you could ever think of. We're not good at being criminals here. Not good at it. We're terrible criminals, right? Think, you know what I'm saying, we could get ahead by selling drugs, right? Selling dope, you know what I'm saying? And now, what we doing? We're going to end up doing 10 years in prison, right? In jail. All right, that's what happens to us, all right? And the sister who holds out herself, right, gives away all her beauty and her wittiness to lust, all right? And that goes out the window. Now nobody respects this woman, right? Nobody values this woman. Now she's looked at as a dog, right? That's what happens when we try to do the lust of our flesh and our spirit, right? So go ahead.
Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not.
Right. You fight in war, right? Because you don't have anything because you're not getting it from the Most High. You're not asking the Most High for these things, right? You're not doing His will, right? You're doing your own lust of your own flesh, right? That's why you don't have anything. That's why you can't get ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Ye ask and receive not.
Right. He asked and received that. All right, go ahead.
Because ye ask amiss.
You ask amiss. All right. You ask amiss. That means you're asking in vanity. All right. To the things that's going to lead to nothing. To the things that you don't need. Right. You ask amiss. Why did you say that? Go ahead.
That ye may consume it upon your lust.
Right. You ask amiss that you may consume it upon your lust. So you want to get, you praying to the Lord for money. You're praying to God for $10,000. Like, Lord, please give me this $10,000. Right? I'll do good. You know what I'm saying? I help somebody. I help my family. But what you're going to do is you're going to go spend all that money on your lust, on drugs that you want to take every day. All right? You're going to spend it on whores. You're going to spend it on sex, right? You got something there?
Yeah. You said something heavy. It's like you said, when See, the church, they whenever they do stuff for the poor or do stuff for people, they don't do it with the intention on just being a good brother or being a good sister or being a good just being a good person. They do it to get a blessing. Because Christians, they always say, yeah, if you give to the poor or if you help people out, the Lord's gonna bless you.
Right.
They don't do it with the intention of doing it out of love and out of care, or out of compassion.
Right.
They do it because they think the Lord got something better for them.
Right.
And so they do it they do it to expect the money reward or for the Lord to bless them with a damn big house or a nicer car. They don't do it because they love the brother.
Right. That's hard. That's a hard thing to understand for people because they think, like you said, they're not doing it out of sincerity. They're doing it for some type of personal gain.
Right.
Right. Sometimes they don't even help. They don't help anybody at all. They don't help the poor, anything. Right. But you know what I'm saying? They do it to help themselves, right? It's gonna come back, to their benefit and not the people, right? That's what makes society terrible. That's what makes, men and women and children go into a depressive state. Go into depression because leadership is lacking, right? Leadership is lacking. They trust in politicians. They trust in the government. They trust in Christian pastors, right? They trust in celebrities. They think they are leaders. When Jay-Z is not going to come and pay somebody's rent when they down $5,000, right? Jay-Z not going to come here, all right? Jay-Z got his own. He has some.
So, like, we had an online question.
Okay, you go ahead.
Sister Flora asked, "Is that the same as coveting?"
Coveting. Let's get definition of coveting.
Come. The definition of coveting is an inordinate, intense, or wrongful desire to possess something that belongs to someone else.
Right. That's it.
It goes beyond simple admiration or healthy ambition, often crossing into obsession,
right,
jealousy, and discontent with your own life or circumstance.
Right. That's what, based off what we're talking about now, that's what that leads to. That's what that leads to. Right? It leads to covenant, right? You got it. So the sister was right on that. You got something?
I was just gonna add to that. It's kind of like they might need you to sleep with another man's rib or something like that. Like, is that intensified?
Right. Exactly. Any more comments? That's it. We can get back on it. You can continue.
Verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
Right. He said, don't you know that the friendship with this world, right? This world, this society that you live in, right? Friendship with what's going on here is enmity with God, right? The Lord hates when you go against his will. He hates when you go against him, right? The Lord hates that. Scripture said the Lord hates sinners, right? So he hates what you do and he hates you. that don't flow both sides, right? You know what I'm saying? That's not, everybody think, mainly in the world, of course, everybody think, that God loves them, right? there's no doubt in people's mind in the world that they gonna go to heaven, that they, you know what I'm saying, got everything going on, that the Lord is with them. All right. So yeah, see people in their bio on Facebook and their Instagram and so on. They got God's favor. That's what they call themselves. All right. How in the world do you know you're God's favor? How? All right. We in the ISUPK serve the Most High. We serve the Lord. All right. I don't know where near think I'm anything out of the ordinary or anything special or to be revered upon or to be worshipped. All right. But out there in the world, with these with the worship mind state of having birthdays and zodiac signs and you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, they that leans towards you worshiping, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's creation, right? The people that God created, instead of worshiping the one that created, you know what I'm saying, every man and woman, right? And created this earth along with the angels, right? That's the things they worship. They worship stars, worship celebrities, idols, right? Worship the kids, right? Those are the things that we do now, right? And even if you think about, you know what I'm saying, the holiday Christmas, right? Christmas, what happened with her? You know what I'm saying? Nimrod, right? His mother, right? She worshiped her son. Right? She worshiped her child. That's still what's going on today, right? With Christmas, right? Being in the Bible, the same thing as that holiday, which was worshipped by Nimrod to bring those gifts to her child, right? And now what do you have to do? You have to sacrifice for the kids, celebrate this idol, just worship this Christmas tree. Make sure you get your kids these Christmas gifts, right? It'll lead you to do illegal stuff. It'll lead you to sin against the Lord just to get these kids presents on Christmas. That is evil, man. That's what the Lord, that even Christmas alone leads to depression. Look, if you could, look up the suicide rate during the Christmas holidays. And give me a statistic on that. Because so Christmas is one of the worst holidays for people, right? Sadness fills the air during the holidays. What you call a season of depression. That demon creeps into people's minds every holiday. Every holiday. Every Christmas holiday. Because you don't have family, right? Some people don't have family. They still going through it. This is supposed to be the time of cheering and to be jolly, right? And you know, statistics. How did you put it?
I put suicide rate during Christmas. So like Sister Flora said, she said going in debt to try to keep up with trends, and she said the suicide rate peaks at New Year's.
All right. Oh, definitely. It's exactly, sis. Right. When you it surprised me when I realized that. Right. So for the longest, I thought that this was a good time. On your phone?
It says suicide is approximately 33% higher on New Year's Day compared to regular days.
Right. That's around the same time. Right. It's literally what? How many days away? 4 or 5 days away from that New Year's celebration. That's it right there. That's telling you right there, right? Because that's what people put their faith into, right? Yeah, it peaks. It's like you go through the whole year, and then it's like the finale of depression that comes that last month and the last few days of that last month of December. You got it?
It was just another little part to it. It said the higher risk on New Year's Day is often attributed to the contrast between holidays' emphasis on a fresh start and the reality of unchanged, difficult life circumstances for depressed or isolated individuals.
Oh wow. Here one more time.
The higher risk on New Year's Day is often attributed to the contrast between the holiday's emphasis on a fresh start
Right.
and the reality of unchanged, difficult life circumstances for depressed or isolated individuals.
Right. That's so it's saying that you expect a change, right? You got this reality in your head that things are gonna be better this next year. Things are gonna change for you. All right. Some people think that death is better. All right. Well, let me go out this year with a bang. Let me go ahead and unalive myself. Right? Because people put their trust into what they think is going to take change, right? What they think is going to change their minds and change their ways, getting New Year's resolutions and going forward. And now your life will be better. Maybe your life will be better this next year, all right? When the change starts from inside, starts from you, all right? From you changing your habits, from you changing your diet, you know what I'm saying, and changing your mind, right? Getting the consistency of doing something different, you know what I'm saying, all the way throughout the year, right? And even years. It's just like working out, right? So people think that they're gonna get those muscles, all right, and in this great body, you know what I'm saying, past, you know what I'm saying, maybe like a year or a few months, maybe 3 or 4 months. And you think the results is gonna kick in how you want it. Because you looking at pictures of what somebody else has, right? But you already been making progress. It's just not that. And you thinking, oh, I'm not making no progress, it's taking forever. No, you are making progress. You just haven't reached the finish line. You gotta keep going. You gotta finish. Right? That's what you have to do. You can't expect things to be done overnight. Right?
Like Officer Ashad added that the reason why the suicide rates are so high around New Year's is because people reflect on their previous year,
Right.
and then it gets to the present. You know, the reality of that kicks in.
Exactly. No. Exactly. Also, exactly. Well, they thinking about the whole year that they just had. All right. Realize they didn't do a goddamn thing. All right. And they looking like, what? I'm about to go through another year. I can't handle going through this another year. All right. So to hell with it. All right. You got someone?
Nah,
Sure.
I go and read it. So like it was kind of the same thing, but he went ahead and
Oh, good.
It said the suicide rates are also higher at New Year's because everyone falls into this loneliness and reflects on the past year,
Right.
and it never equates equally together.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's why you shouldn't put your trust in America. If they're gonna sell you, they're gonna sell you a dream. But people gotta realize what they are selling, when they tell you about the New Year's resolution, this money that you can make the next year, these goals that you can reach, they're not talking to the average man. Right? They're not talking to you. You see the commercials, you watching TV, you think they're talking to you. They're not talking to you, especially Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Right? They are not talking to the poor. They're not talking to people that live in the middle class. They are talking to the rich. That's what they're talking about. Why do you think New Year's, what you call it, the little party, New Year's party is held downtown New York, right? In Times Square. They out there in Times Square with the city where the stock markets are high, where they're making money, right? Why do you think they do it right there and do that tradition of the ball drop? Because them rich people sitting up in them buildings while they watch you party down in Times Square. Those when that ball drops, here comes the next wave of $200 million. These billionaires. Like, here comes the next year. We about to start again, fellas. We about to go build another Epstein Island. We about to go build another island where we molest children. Right? I'm about to buy me this island. I'm about to get this jet so I can go over to Costa Rica. They want to take over Costa Rica. They want to take over Trinidad and Tobago, Cuba, all these islands, so they can do their deviance, the sexual deviance that the devil does, and Jeffrey Dahmer deviance, right? That's why look at what Trump just did. What did he blow? Puerto Rico, or was that? I think it was Puerto Rico or Cuba. No, he's getting Cuba next. I think it was Puerto Rico, right? But he got the president, right? Why are they doing it? You're already accused of being at Epstein Island. Now you want to go take over an island in Puerto Rico? Yeah, where all your deviance can be done. All right. Is there any more comments?
Sister Flora added, she said they don't even know our language.
Nah, exactly. They don't. They don't understand how we speak. You know what I'm saying? Things that we say, you know what I'm saying, the white man can't comprehend. So he can't understand our slang, you know what I'm saying? Our language, right? So imagine we get back to speaking that Hebrew again, right? Full-fledged Hebrew, right? They're gonna think we from another planet. Once we started speaking that fluently. You guys know?
She said Venezuela.
That's what it was. It was Venezuela. The water system. I knew it was. I knew it wasn't that. I just couldn't not wrap my head around. That's exactly what it was. Venezuela, right? That's what they took over and got the Venezuelan president, right? Knowing that they can try to bully Hispanic brothers and sisters because how compassionate and how kind they are, right? So let's get the next one. We go to Proverbs chapter 11.
Come.
You start at verse 1.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, and verse 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
All right. It said false balance is an abomination to the Lord. Right? The Lord has everything set up in its perfect balance. All right. Its perfect nature. Right. Now, today, this whole earth, this society that we live in, this entire earth is a false balance. Right? That's why the Lord has to destroy this place. This place is out of balance. The things that he put, the laws that he set up, the rules and regulations that he set up aren't being followed by this earth. And why are they not being followed? Right? Why are they not being followed? Because of us. We did it. We messed up. All right? Excuse my language. In Israel, we fucked up. We messed up in the eyes of the Lord. All right? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians disobeyed the Most High. Our forefathers went against the Most High's order of things. And now we are going through turmoil. right? If this don't tell you that we're gonna have to get it together, that this all leans on us. This is it. This is the final captivity, right? All right. We're gonna get it right this time. The Lord said we would, because of what He was gonna put us through. And He knew we were gonna come back to Him after this. Right? Now this time, you know what I'm saying? We were gonna remember what the hell we've been through in this place, right? What our generations been through, what our forefathers went through, our grandmothers and granddads, right? We feel every bit of tension that they went through before we were born, right? And we hate it, right? We messed up. So now, once we get it, we follow the Lord's program, all right? We're gonna get out of here. You have something? Okay. All right, you go ahead and read the slide.
Verse 2, when pride cometh, then cometh shame.
Right, pride coming. This is what happens, right? This. If you think about it, pride leads to depression too, right? Why do I say that? Because pride has you doing something that you should do, or has you not doing what you're supposed to do. All right? Pride has you doing what you shouldn't do, and it has you doing something that's you're not supposed to do, and it has you doing something that you don't want to do. All right? All those factors. All right? And now you're doing all these things go into you having this pride. All right? Then it says what it says when it says pride leads to what?
When Salakia, when pride cometh, then cometh shame.
Right, then there's the shame right there afterwards. Right? Now y'all bent out, you're ashamed, you're down, you're depressed because you let this pride take over you. You held this thing inside your chest, right? Especially with dealing with your brothers and sisters here, things you're supposed to be teaching, teaching or not teaching, but things you're supposed to be learning as far as loving your brothers and your sisters. Now, when the shame comes, it's because you didn't handle it before, because of your pride, or it had you go out of your way, right? You had something?
I had what I believe is a precept.
Okay. Yeah, you get it.
Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 18, pride goeth before destruction,
Right.
and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah. Exactly. That's it.
Like,
No, that was a perfect precept. That's neck and neck. Exactly. Pride goeth before destruction. All right. You keep going on that.
on your verse, on the
Yeah.
verse 3, I'll put it. Verse 2, when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom.
All right, but with the lowly is wisdom. All right. Lowly, all right, the people that are meek, right, humble unto the Lord, right? What did David say? He said, when we boast we boast in the Most High. We don't give ourselves the credit. We don't do, you know what I'm saying it's our will and that we overcame and we did this and we did that, right? Somebody give us credit. What we say in the ISUPK, say Most High in Christ, right? Because if it wasn't for the Most High, you know what I'm saying, and the people that lead us, you know what I'm saying, bringing us back to our minds, we wouldn't be able to really do these works on our own. We didn't learn, right? Somebody took the time to teach us, right? You keep going.
Verse 3, the integrity of the upright shall guide them.
Right.
But keep on.
You keep going, yes.
But the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Right, exactly. This is what you need to know, right? So we think getting rich is going to solve all our problems. Look at Take Heat, man. I know you know that. Look up Take Heat. Take Heat is a famous beat maker, right? Yeah. I'll rise again to that, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's you can run down what happened. It's kind of flat, but that's why it's perfect time. Based on what this brother has been going through this entire time. All right. He would have never thought. All right.
Slack, it says the Grammy-nominated recorder producer Take Heat was found dead in his home in Nashville, Tennessee, on Thursday. Police said. Police performing a welfare check found the prolific hitmaker, whose real name is Bratavius Chambers, unresponsive in his Martin Street apartment in Nashville on Thursday afternoon. The Metropolitan Nashville Police Department said no foul play is suspected. He was 29. The cause of Keith's death is pending autopsy results. His family confirmed his passing in a statement Friday, saying Bratavius was a visionary producer, songwriter, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and cultural force whose work helped define the sound of a generation. The statement said, from Memphis to the global stage, he shaped countless hit records and left a lasting mark on music and culture. Keith.
So they said no foul play, right? And you think you can break that down? What's no foul play? Somebody help me out this.
They saying like it was maybe like natural causes, or like it wasn't any type of any criminal activity going on. Like,
right,
it's just something normal, natural, something right, just like it's look over.
Okay. Now you already.
Yeah.
That's what it pretty much is. Right.
It wasn't like basically like wasn't no criminal activity.
Right. Wasn't a criminal activity. Right. Right. And they said he died from overdose, right? Overdose. If I suspect.
He doesn't say something.
That's what I read. It said it was overdose.
People said overdose. I seen two things. I seen he unalived himself, and I saw which you can't unalive yourself taking too much on purpose.
Yeah.
All right.
Because if he would have like shot himself, they would say he suffered from a gunshot.
Yeah, he would have seen all that. Right.
This had to be a drug related slight death.
Right.
Because we know in the industry, designing drugs that's what rappers and producers and that's what famous people do. They get high because they be so rich, they done bought everything that they've ever wanted in life. Now they don't know what else to do with their money. Right. They're not just gonna give it away. They're gonna use their money to abuse to abuse their drug habit. Right. We know that they take drugs because to try to escape from a problem. Right. Something that's going on in their life, whether it's family that's always asking for money, or fans or groupies. Right. Everybody always got their hand out when it comes to celebrities. So they got to take drugs to sedate themselves, to keep themselves from crashing out or from breaking down. They still end up breaking down off the drugs. Right. But they high. I remember when Teddy Youngin, he was doing an interview with DJ Small's eyes. Right. And he had to excuse himself from the interview because he was so high off them drugs, he couldn't control his emotions. He started crying. So he got up from the interview and walked off. And he came back with that. He had to step out, man. I had emotion. Jeez. And when Teddy Youngin at right now?
Yeah.
No. Big.
Oh, I was thinking. My bad. I was thinking Quando Rondo.
Yeah.
J.D. Young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. This is what, and this is a tough situation, right? Because that's not what you said. It was heavy. Because all these things, these factors that go into, you know, what I'm saying the depression, you know, brothers and sisters have, you know, what I'm saying, it's so many damn factors and problems that you think that you need a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, to solve this issue. You know what I'm saying? When you just need a few things, right? You just need a few things, right? And I'm gonna go into that in a little bit. All right, we're gonna go into that at the end, or what these things that you need and what's gonna help you out with it, right? But let's keep going.
Verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath,
Right.
but righteousness delivereth from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Right.
The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness.
Right. These are things, right? Like these drugs that we was talking about, right? Having everything at your hands, the vanity, right? This is what in the book of Ecclesiastes, when Solomon was talking about having everything, right? He had everything at his hands, right? And he called everything vanity, right? But keep going.
Verse 7. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and the hope of unjust men persisteth. Perisheth.
Right. Keep going.
The righteous is delivered out of trouble.
Right. The righteous is delivered out of trouble. You think you just being loyal or great to the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Doing what the Most High says is going to deliver you, right? Because his way is going to save your life, right? Knowing that the Lord rules out having drugs, right? Those things are evil to the Most High. You abusing these things, right? When the Lord said that the things that you have, right, that he gives you shall be done in moderation, right? The things that are lawful, everything is lawful, but it's not expedient. That's what Paul said, right? So you can do these, you know, take that medicine over and over, but you can't sit there and take what Kodak take? How much drugs Kodak took at once?
You say like 60 Zans a day.
Like 60 Zans or perks.
Yeah.
Right. Took that much drugs, man. That much drugs. Right? Hey, can you go to the message and get that phone?
Come on.
Go out.
On the video.
No, it's not a video, it's a post. And can you pull it up on the screen? Because he took all those drugs, right? And he's going to jail back. Oh, go up. Go on. There it is. He took all these drugs over and over and over, right? That much at one time, and that 60 Jans / perks a day. That's gonna drive you insane. That's gonna leave you in a dead state, right? It's gonna make you a vegetable, right? You're gonna be frozen in time, and not knowing what the hell happened. But the Lord said that His righteousness, right? That's what's gonna save you. Right, go ahead.
New CDC data is forcing America to confront a suicide crisis among young black men. For the first time since federal tracking began, young black men are dying. by suicide at a higher rate
Right.
than young white men.
Exactly. We are. Why are we dying at suicide rate high? Right. The white men. The only reason right now is because what the state that we in. Right. We at the end right now. Lord is judging this place, right? And the more he judges America, the more America is going to come down on the children of Israel. The more they're going to destroy us and try to, unalive us, right? And make everything that much harder for Black and Hispanic men, right? And women as well, right? They're right in the same boat with us, right? So we are dying at a higher rate at this moment, right? Go ahead.
Black American suicide death rate rose 53% between 2014 and 2024.
Right. It's like I said at this moment, it rose up. It wasn't always like this. It was not always like this, but it is now. Right?
With the crisis peaking between ages 20 and 24.
Say that again.
With the crisis peaking between ages 20 and 24.
Ages 20 and 24 are going through a midlife crisis, right? The young men, right? On this day. Right? So I remember around that age, I was in the lowest state of my entire life. I thought I'd never ever go through a demon attacking me like that before, right? Around 24, 23, right? Just right before I came into the school, right? Getting attacked by legions of demons, right? It got that heavy. It got that much deep. I know plenty of us have been there before, right? But you got to understand that you know what I'm saying, out there, brothers and sisters, that you got brothers that you can lean on in the ISUPK. You got sisters that you can lean on, right? We go through our fights, you know what I'm saying, and our go-throughs and our trials and our tribulations. But at the end of the day, the next brother and sister is going to fight for you out here, right? We're going to make sure that we get through this together, right? Because this right here cannot happen, right? This can't last here on this earth, man. All right? Keep going.
Mental health professional Brandon Jones said the data reflects unresolved pain. We've had these key political situations and social pushes that have affected us as a collective. Right. He said, young Black people are feeling a trauma response that is leading to people wondering, do I want to keep living in a world that is treating me poorly in this situation?
Right. Exactly. No, because if you don't understand that there's a way out, that's why they think that it's going to continue to live how they've been living for the rest of their lives. That's why I said, do I want to keep living in a world that's going to keep treating me poorly? Do I want to continue to live like that? Right? In this school, we know that our salvation is near, right? We know that. That's why we have to work that much harder to go get these brothers, to go get these sisters, right? And go help these families. Because of that right there. Because they think there ain't no way out. They think this is the reality. Like, this is the way we're going to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to live the rest of my life just like that. Like I said earlier, to hell with it. All right? Hey, you can drop that. No, not the article, the description. Matter of fact, keep reading the article.
Jones added, there's awareness that is heightened, but there's a lack of what the proper responses are, he warned. If you don't have the language or support to process that, it can start to feel like there's no place for you here. VP Lau said, the lack of identity, the lack of belonging,
the lack of what?
The lack of identity.
The lack of identity, man. Why do you think that we teach? Why do you think that we teach our identity? Having an identity, right? Not something that's not given by the Most High. Us understanding that we God's chosen people, right? Understanding that identity makes us understand that life here is not forever, right? For us living for this world, that's when you know that there's no way out. Like, this is us. Our oppressor is over us. This is what we're going to be living like for the rest of our lives, right? That is devastating to know that in your mind, that this is it. Think about how many brothers out there on child support. Think about how many sisters out there that had 3 abortions, and she has to live with that for the rest of her life. You would just say, hey, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't just go ahead and clock out of here, right? Why not? Right? Nah, it's not the answer. All right, keep going.
The lack of identity, the lack of belonging, the lack of knowing that people matter, it damages the psyche, he added. People are forced into silence, and that has to be broken. Jones said, we don't see examples of ourselves in many spaces that are healthy. What are your thoughts on, what are your thoughts on this mental health crisis?
Talking about it right now, right? This you can take it down now. We'll continue. But this is the research that has been done. You got any comments?
Yeah, so just Brother Dom checking in.
Okay, sorry, Greg. But yeah, that's the answer, right? That's what we're going through right there, right? So if I could give me read 2 Timothy chapter 3. 2 Timothy chapter 3.
Come.
Now you'll see what are the things leading to us acting out this way, right? And what do we have to do to get rid of, you know what I'm saying, this epidemic, right? Because this right here, right, is gonna tell you why we having depression. All right? So go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Right, perilous times shall come in these last days, right? Ain't this the perilous times that we going through right now? Right? We talking about depression. We talking about black men unaliving themselves at an all-time high right now. Right? Go ahead.
I had the definition for perilous.
Very quick.
The definition of perilous is an adjective that describes something full of or involving grave danger, risk, or the potential for harm. It implies a situation where the outcome is highly uncertain and exposure to injury, loss, or destruction is high.
Exactly. Right? All those things factor into perilous times. You not understanding or not knowing the end, right? Like I just talked about. You don't know what's going on. Anything happens in your mind. Anything happens. It's like anything goes. And if you don't know anything, you have nothing to live for, right? But it said that perilous times is going to happen, right? And that's why we live in how we are now. So go ahead.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
So for men shall what?
Be lovers of their own selves.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, man. This is what leads to depression. All right? Not that you should take care of yourself, but love who you are as a man or a woman, right? But it's talking about being selfish, right? Selfishness leads to depression, right? you having this survival mode of I gotta do this for me. I gotta do this for me. Right? If you come up so self-absorbed, right? That's what's gonna kill you, right? That you won't go to your brother or your sister. That you won't help anybody else. Helping others, right? Living for others is what keeps you alive. That's what keeps you alive. That's what keeps you going. Is living for somebody else other than yourself. Right? Continue to prove it. Go ahead.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy,
Right.
without natural cause, so like without natural affection,
Right.
truce breakers, false accusers,
Right.
incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors,
Man. Despisers are those that do good. Good night. Go ahead.
like traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God.
Right. Those are pleasure. Right. This is what I was talking about. All that he named is the selfishness. Right. And that's why you live in perilous times. Right. Go ahead.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Right. It's a form of godliness. And look, he's saying, I love God. He's saying that I live for God, right? Like the Most High. I'm God's child, right? God's favorite child, as people say. But that's a form of godliness. It looked like it. You look the part, right? Much like some of these churches, right? You look like you're righteous, right? But you're really a hypocrite, right? Go ahead.
I wanted to ask, could that also be saying that, because like we made in his image as well, could it also be saying like we made his image and you denying like you denying the power, but we made his image like the form. Could it be saying that like as well?
Somewhat. I mean, when Christians say that we are made in this image, I think that. When scriptures say we're made in this image, right? That means we are taking on their reputation. Right? So, like people say, what I gotta do? I gotta take my what?
Reputation.
Or
Your name.
Yeah, that too. What that word. Another word, we just said take my
Identity.
almost it's not what we just said. It's funny because it's like right there. Take my that's my image. Right. Yeah. No, but that's good because all those it's the same thing, right? And so he said, I gotta protect my image, right? So we say we are made in the Most High, right? The thing that the way the Most High is, that's how we are made. We're supposed to be made like that. Right? Since the beginning, we should have been exactly what the Most High is. That's why I say that we are made in His image. People who are following the Most High. But yeah, you keep going. No, let's jump there. Let's keep going. We got a few more here. Let's get let me take chapter 2. Yeah, chapter 2.
Khan. Like you said, Lamentations,
Chapter 2.
chapter 2.
Mhm.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 2 and verse 1. How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger,
Right.
and cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel.
Right. This is how you know, right there. Okay, sidebar. This is how you know fallen angels is talking about the children of Israel. Because it said cast down from heaven, which is what Christian church teaches that. And that's fallen angels was actual angels, right? But when it's talking about we are supposed to be like the angels, which follow the Most High, right? Which the scriptures say we're supposed to be like the angels. Because they don't disobey the Most High. They can't disobey the Most High. They follow orders, right? But we are those fallen angels. We fell from heaven. We fell from our high estate, right? Our high place in the Most High's eyes. We fell from that. Now we're down at the bottom under these nations, right? That's how Israel fell, right? That's what we was talking about. We are those fallen angels. Go ahead.
He hath thrown down in his wrath the stronghold of the daughter of Judah.
Right. Talking about us, children of Israel, daughter of Judah, right? So he has thrown us down, right? We at a low state these days, right? This is our lamentation. This is our sorrows that we go through, much like how we're going through right now as a nation of people. All right, go ahead.
He hath brought them down to the ground.
All right, bro, it's all the way down.
He hath polluted the kingdom and the princes thereof.
Right.
He hath cut off in his fierce anger all the horn of Israel.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is that saying like kind of like we powerless and live in?
Read that part again.
He hath cut off in his fierce anger all the horn of Israel. It made me think of like a rhinoceros, like cutting off horns.
Right.
It can't really like.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely right. Exactly. He cut off the horn. And especially if you think about the tribe of Ephraim, they got the, you know what I'm saying? You got the Manasseh, they got the horns, right? That's when you cut off, he has no defense now. Right, just like you said. Right, you cut off the horn. Right. So go ahead.
Come. He hath drawn back his right hand from before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoureth round about. He hath bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and slew all that were pleasant to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire. The Lord was as an enemy. He hath swallowed up Israel. He hath swallowed up all her places, all her palaces. He hath destroyed his strongholds.
All right. Go to chapter 5.
Chapter
Chapter 1.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 5, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
Right. This is us asking the Most High. Right. You pray. Look. You're going through this depression. If you're going through depression or anything, you better pray to the Most High. Pray to our God. Pray to the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Right. The God that got the children of Israel out of Egypt. Right. You get on your knees or you face the east. And you pray to the Most High, right? This prayer, just like this. Go ahead, say it from the top again.
Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
Right. He's saying, remember us, right? Go ahead.
Our inheritance. So, like our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Right. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, right? We used to be called the children of Israel, the Jews, right? Now we got Israelis and you got Jewish people that got our in our land. and claiming to be our identity. They claim to be the Lord's chosen people, right? But they got to use weapons and mass destruction to protect themselves. The children of Israel in the Bible, they used the Most High to protect them. They prayed to the Lord, and the Lord sent miracles to protect them. I don't see nothing about no nuclear war for the Jewish, for the real Jews in the Bible, for the children of Israel. Lord did something out of the ordinary to protect us, right? Something the world ain't never seen. Go ahead.
Our houses to aliens.
Right, our house is the alien. Right, go ahead.
We are orphans and fatherless.
Mm-hmm.
Our mothers are as widows.
Right, man.
We have drunken our
right. So like, ain't that what we going through? Right? Ain't a lot of our parents giving up our children, right? Our fathers not being in our lives, right? Our mothers, right, losing the father, just in a single mother household. Because your father is either dead or in jail. That's what happens to us, right? These things led to our depression. Go ahead.
We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us.
Mm-hmm.
Our neck.
Right. It said we drunken our water. Things we supposed to own, right? What? Now y'all, what Orlando Brown said about the water. Got to pay for water. Got to pay for water. Got to pay for grapes, apples, the things that God put here for us. He was going crazy. He said we paying. He said we are drinking our water for money. All right, we paying for water bottles. We're supposed to be able to have water on the fly. There's water at the beach, right? Like they selling us the things that the Lord put in on this earth. And they said our wood is sold unto us. Things that we're supposed to build with, sold unto us. Our own houses. Right? Go ahead.
Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
This is what we go through. Right? We sit here and try to work day and night for this place. You got day shift, you got night shift, you got the evening shift, you got every shift each time of the day to go to the slavery and work. You got all that, right? And we don't have no rest, right? We get the little vacations and stuff, but when you go and you working 5 days a week, or you working 4 days straight and 2 days off, then you're working another 3, 4. Like, come on, man. Like, the Lord did not make it like this, right? The Lord had us to do our work and then rest, right? This is not the way things are supposed to go. The whole world is supposed to do that, not just a certain shift, right? So we don't have rest. The scriptures also tell us that this place is not our rest, right? That means we are not supposed to be relaxed here, acting like everything is all right, right? The rich of our people will have you think that. These politicians trying to keep their seats. They trying to tell you to go vote to solve your problems. What the hell is voting going to do? That's not going to bring us into salvation, and they still doing it after 400 plus years. They still think voting won't work. Like, you got to be stupid. You got to be with, oh my God, you got to be one dumb MF to sit here and keep voting. Like, what is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? It hasn't changed a goddamn thing. You think you about to go vote right now and change something? Right now, with Trump in office, you think something else about to change? When racism is at an all-time high, the true colors. I'm talking about the plantations in the 1800s with whips. It is on the rise right now. They showing their true colors, right? Making sure you understand that they hate us. You go on Facebook, they laughing at Cyrus Belton getting unalive by a Chinese man. Good night, man. A 14 boy, man can't live. He can't live. Carmelo Anthony can't defend himself from two white teenagers that were clearly bullies throughout their career at their high school. All right? Don't just go stab it. We don't do that. Black and Hispanic and Native Indians are the most compassionate people. We don't do shit just because. All right? We do things to defend ourselves. It's not in our nature. All right? So you keep going.
We have given the hand to the Egyptian and to the Assyrian to be satisfied with bread.
Right. We giving the hand, right? Saying we work for them, right? To be satisfied with bread. Right? To be satisfied with just a little bit of bread and money, right? A little bit of money. We satisfied. You get a little vacation, you get your little bonus, say a little pay raise, and we good with that. That's how we looking at this place. We think this place is our rest. Go ahead.
Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities.
Right. We were born in iniquity. We took on the iniquities, right? Our forefathers messed, like I said earlier, we messed up. We messed up. And our forefathers messed up. Now we are taking on the things that they go through. Something that your great granddad, great grandmother has went through is the result of what we're going through today. Or what you're going through. It might not be the worst. But you know damn well you ain't surviving how you supposed to, right? You know damn well you're going through. All right. Keep going.
Servants have ruled over us.
Snakes, right?
Come.
Said servants. I said servants, like servants have ruled over us, right? What did he say in Jeremiah? I believe it was Jeremiah. He said, "Is Israel a homeborn slave?" And he said, I don't think it was Jeremiah. But the prophet said that I seen servants on horses and kings on their feet, pretty much. Now, we supposed to be up high on those horses. People that are oppressing us, right? Like the slave master is on the horse looking down at us, right? But he sees that the people that's supposed to be servants on the horses, right? Too. But he said the servants have ruled over us. Go ahead.
There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand.
Right. Nobody can deliver us out of their hand, but the Most High in Christ. The Lord has to send Yahweh Shah, right, to get us out of this hell. We have no protection here in America, and we think we good. We, like I say, because we getting that good bonus, getting that good raise. I'm saying we working enough to survive, but soon you'll find out that all that's gonna go out the window because Babylon is falling, right? America is falling on his knees, right? So we in the middle of this. We are in the middle of their downfall. So, and you already know America don't give a damn about Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. You see Native Indians on reservations. You see niggas in ghettos and the Hispanics on barrios, right? That's where we at. We suffer, right? The poor, right? Because Christ came for the poor. But that's where we at with this. What the hell are we going to do in that day? Everything goes down. Is the Lord just going to leave us? Is he just going to let us die off here in this earth? Or is he going to make a move like he did when we was in Egypt, when Moses was trying to get us out of there? All right? Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 10.
Con. Verse 1.
Yeah, go ahead, stop.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1. Now I, Paul, beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Christ, who in presence am base among you, but being absent am bold toward you. But I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence, wherewith I think to be bold against some, which think of us as if we walk according to the flesh.
Right. Okay, this one explain. Go ahead.
For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Right. This is what we are supposed to do. Us that's going through these turmoils and this depression here in this place, we're not going to war in the flesh, right? We walk, like I said, what, 3 again?
For though we walk in the flesh,
We walk in the flesh. We here in this body in the flesh, right? Go ahead.
we do not war after the flesh.
Right, we don't war after it, right? We don't go to war in our fleshly bodies, right? You're not out here fighting you're not supposed to be joining the army, right? You ain't supposed to be joining the military for our freedom, right? Because you can be a black man, a Hispanic man, join the U.S. Army and come back and get pepper sprayed or shot down in your uniform, right? Look how they treat their own veterans. They leave them on the street. They out there drinking booze and hooch and some whiskey on the corner in a wheelchair. A black man that served the military in the 1970s, I believe, or even before that, he got shot in the chest by a white man because he said he had stolen valor. And he's an army veteran. He had a little pin or a badge. He's like, he's in a wheelchair. He's like, stop. And he just shoot him. Y'all remember that, right? Pull it up.
No, I didn't see that.
Pull it up. Barbecue shot on YouTube. That black military veteran gets shot in wheelchair. That's crazy. That is insane. You gotta be one evil bastard to shoot an old man. That's it at the top. Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Them back with a no bid.
Tonight we're hearing from the veteran who was shot at the Seattle waterfront last summer after a jury found the shooter guilty. Gregory Tim was convicted of second-degree assault earlier today. KOMO's Claire Weber live tonight at the waterfront with the victim's reaction to a guilty verdict. Claire?
Press and prosecutors say Tim also accused Harold Powell of pretending to be a veteran before he shot him here last July. But that hasn't stopped Powell from being out here today, and he tells us the guilty verdict is a relief.
I'm still here. You gotta face your fear, man. You can't let somebody just run you away.
Oh, wow.
68-year-old
Yeah. He lives over there, by the way.
Found at the Seattle waterfront despite being shot in the chest in broad daylight here last July.
I mean, there's people down here on the waterfront that's quit working down here because of the incident.
Witness video shows Gregory Tim confront Powell in his wheelchair. Tim grabs Powell's military badge before pulling out a gun and shooting him. Defense attorneys argue Tim acted out of self-defense after Powell drew a large knife. Still, a jury finds Tim guilty.
I do. You don't know what's going to happen. They may say he didn't assault you. You know, that's our system.
Last week, Powell testified about the July shooting in court with hopes of putting Tim behind bars.
He might do it to anyone. because he had no reason to approach me.
What's that brother's name right there? What is that?
It just hurts our city.
Despite some initial
What's that?
fear, Powell says he's quickly reclaimed the waterfront, and this guilty verdict will
Black man,
officially
yeah.
seal this chapter.
I think it pulled up.
Powell says he's quickly reclaimed the waterfront.
City.
Despite some initial
Harold
fear,
Powell,
Powell
Harold
says
Powell.
he's quickly reclaimed the waterfront, and this guilty verdict will officially seal this chapter.
I'm alive, so
Well, look, man. Forget the U.S. military, right? Harold Powell is a goddamn soldier. Took the gun, should still live. So obviously, he was aiming to kill him. What else is the gun gonna do? 95% of the time, you're dead, right? He was trying to unalive that old man, and he's still here. He failed miserably, which makes this trial worse for him. Which makes that worse. But who knows what's gonna happen? Like that happened maybe last year sometime, or maybe a little bit before that. That white man will be okay. Just because he lived, they're not gonna look at it as something, you know what I'm saying, grievous, to deal with. They're gonna be like, well, he's alive, you know what I'm saying. They're gonna give him a few charges. He's gonna be in prison for a little bit, and he's gonna be all right. Right? But for attempted murder, that's what that was. That's attempted murder. You should get 35 years. He should get 35 years for attempted murder, right? Because he could have killed. Let's keep going. Let's go.
Verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right. This is what you have to understand when you're going through depression, right? Because you think that you being depressed here on this earth, you think real warfare is with weapons. You think real warfare is with your hands. That's just part of it. The real war that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are going through, that is the war in your flesh. That's the real war, right? That's what Paul said, that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. It's not physical. It's not simple. These things are something that comes from the inside of your flesh, in your spirit. You war against your flesh with your spirit, right? You war through brotherhood. You war through sisterhood, right? That's how you fight this. That's how you kill this. All right, that's how you destroy your demons, man. That's how you do that. All right, that's how you kill your demons. Go ahead.
What was that first scripture we went to?
The very first one. That
It
was
was in that window.
Very first one. Oh. That the men shall be lovers of themselves. The James 4:4. Saying I think the top of James chapter 4. He's talking about the adulterers and adulteress.
I know. So I'll just say, I know it was like one of the verses after that. It was like, did ye think the Most High? It was pretty much saying, do we think the Most High was just saying it just to say that, I think we wrestle with things of the spirit,
Right.
something along those
Yeah,
lines.
yeah, that was in James. That was James chapter 4. I think the first or second verse says, yep, said James chapter 4, verse 1, from whence come wars fighting amongst you? They come from not hence, even of your lust, that war in your members. Remember that one? And 2, ye lust and have not ye killed. Yeah, that's the one. Right. And you was looking at it as a precept.
It kind of ties
It does. That's exactly no. That's good. You notice that. That's exactly what that is, right? Because he's telling you that the war, right, it comes through your spirit, right? But he's saying there in James 4, he said, whence come wars and fightings among you? They come not hence, even for your lust, war in your members, right? He's saying that's what you warring with. You know what I'm saying? With your members in your lust. You fighting your lust with your members. But you're not fighting it with your spirit. Right? So that that's good.
I'm coming through it.
So you keep going.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like I didn't finish verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Right. Right.
Casting down imagination and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
Right.
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience.
Right.
When your obedience is fulfilled, do ye look on things after the outward appearance?
Right. Do you look at things in the outward appearance, right? Right. Read that from the top one to the last one.
Do ye look on things after the outward appearance?
Right. Do you look at things on the outward appearance, man? Keep going.
If any man trust to himself that he is Christ, let him of himself think this again.
Right.
That as he is Christ, even so are we Christ.
Right. Same. Old Quaker English is weird.
Okay.
It's damn to say it like it sounds like it said the same shit. Read it one more time. Let's break it down.
From the top?
Yeah.
Do ye look on things after the outward appearance?
Right.
If any man trust to himself that he is Christ, let him of himself think this again.
Right. He said, if anything, think that he's Christ, like not that he actually is Christ, but he's thinking that if he thinks that he actually follows Christ, let him think this again. Go ahead.
That as he is Christ, even so are we Christ.
Right. He said, if you think that you are Christ, then we all can think that, right? Because it's saying that we're all in the same. Yeah, we all together in this, right? Right.
Oh God.
And you sit here thinking you're following Christ when you're not, right? You're not following Christ, right? This is what it's explaining to the convicting the spirit of this type of person, right? Guess what? We all ain't doing it if you think you're doing it, right? We all fighting these things, right? That's why I said the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So if you think that's the context of this. So you think you following Christ through carnal warfare, right? You think you're doing it like that? Well, guess what? We all fighting the same fight, right? We're all following, all trying to follow Christ, right?
Oh God.
That's how it's explained. It's really weird because this was written translated in 1611, right? With King James. You know what I'm saying? Which is the purest, form of what's being said, right? You have to get understanding, right? Even I have to understand. You know what I'm saying? I have to get understanding to the men teach me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Because it will trip you up. But we ain't gonna read no NIV. I'll tell you that. NIV is all over the place. They saying something totally different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna read any other versions that don't match up with it actually being said. Right? But you keep going.
Verse 8, for though I should boast somewhat more of our authority, which the Lord hath given us for edification, and not for your destruction.
Right.
I should not be ashamed, that I may not seem as if I would terrify you by letters. For his letters say they are weighty and powerful, but his bodily presence is weak, and his speech contemptible. Oh, sorry. Contemptible.
Yeah, okay.
Let such an one think this, that such as we are in words by letters when we are absent, such.
Okay, you can stop. You can stop. Paul get deep, man. He get deep with it. And it's so freaking hard for people to understand. You're gonna just get an old class on this, right? These things. This is why you ask on Thursdays to General Muhammad's question. This is exactly right. Plus, we try to stay on topic. All right, so we almost done. Let's get Romans chapter 12.
Verse 1.
Yeah, start.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 12, and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
This is what the Lord wants you to do, right? Like I said, I told you a few things that's going to get rid of your depression, right? Is you present yourself a living sacrifice to the Most High. What is the Most High going to have you do, right? What is He going to have you do? Most High is going to have you to serve others, right? That's the goal, right? So once you care about somebody else, you'll live for that person. Because if you're living for yourself, you'll die for yourself. And others will miss you. That's how it's gonna happen. Because you worried about you. What the hell are you going through? You worried about your own problems, right? So I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Right? I gotta unalive myself because of what I'm going through. But if you understand what somebody else is going through, you understand that you have to be there for them and not just you. That's what kills selfishness. That's what kills depression, right? That's that moment that you realize that I love this person so much. I love this sister. I love this brother. I love my child so much that I'm going to willing to go out my way to make sure I'm here for them, right? That's what Christ did, right? He did that. The only reason he got taken up is because these Sadducees and Pharisees wanted him out of here, right? He knew his time was coming because they wanted to kill him for caring about the flock and not himself, right? So they killed him. He didn't kill himself. Satan tried to come tempt him and told him to jump off this building, right? Saying the angels shall tempt you, right? Let's go to that real quick. That was verse 2?
That was verse 1.
Read verse 2.
Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind,
right,
that ye may prove what is that good.
Right, exactly. So don't be conformed to this world, things that you're going through in your mind, right? Don't be conformed and don't worry about this, right? But be transformed. How do you be transformed, man? The Lord has the instructions here in this scripture, man. Not that Christianity BS. I'm talking about following a code, following the Lord's laws, man. He'll give you understanding. That's what it said. That's what the scripture say. The law is thy understanding. Right? Let's go to Matthew chapter.
Say that what? Matthew what?
Matthew chapter 4.
Come. Verse 1?
Yeah, you read it.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 4, and verse 1.
It's like it. The reason I always start at the top, even though that I'm on direct, because I like to get context.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 4, and verse 1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Right, man shall not live by bread alone. Right? You're not supposed to live by the things that you just need, the carnal things you need. Food, water. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. We're supposed to have it. The Lord gave that to survive. But this is really what's going to make you survive. But go ahead.
But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Right. By every word that proceeded out of the Most High. Right. Those are the things that's going to keep you together. Because guess what? The Lord has a dietary law. He has what you should eat and what you should not eat. Right? That's why he said every word that the Lord give you, right? Not just any bread, any small meal that you eat, right? Should not live by bread alone, right? Physical bread and the bread that we call money. You're not about to just live by that. As long as you follow the Most High's law, guess what? Those things take you over the top, right? Because what you going to do when this economy shut down? What if there's no more money to spend? But you got to go pay with a straight card, right? What if the dollar's not worth nothing? Are you putting your trust in money still? What moral compass are you going to have after that? Because money is how we survive, right? Food is how we survive. You need money to buy food. What are you going to do after that? After that goes out the window, after the stock market's crashed and the dollar becomes worthless. What are you going to do after that? What's going to happen? Are you going to go into your depression, or are you going to follow the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments? The things that keep you alive, that's going to destroy this place that has you in the depression. All right, go ahead.
Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple.
Right, to the top of the pinnacle of the temple. All right, go ahead.
And saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee.
All right. Now, he got real clever. Whoever was talking to him got clever, right? Satan in his mind, right? Got clever with, well, whoever was talking to Christ, right? Got clever. And he said that, hey, man, just go ahead and jump. Jump off this cliff right now, right? Guess what? The angel's going to catch you, right? Because it's written that the angels, they're going to watch over you, right? That's what it said. And we even know here in the Most High is with the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. The Most High is with this school, with this body, right? But we're not gonna go jump over no damn building. We're not gonna test the Most High like that. Go ahead.
And in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Go ahead.
Abishai said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain.
Wait. What? What Christ said to him?
Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God.
All right. Christ said to him, he said, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Right. Okay.
Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee,
right,
if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
He said, look, you can have all of this, right? This is what our politicians probably do behind closed doors. These black politicians said, look, I'll make you mayor over Chicago. I'll make you mayor over South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas. Over these people, and you'll be a millionaire. I'll give you millions, right? Every year that you can run this country. Just keep them docile. But you can't change the ghetto. You can't change the hood. You can't change people's conditions of being poor. Well, you'll be mayor. Just bow down to me. All right? This is a similar thing right here. All right? Is that in the comments? Go ahead.
Then Yahushua said, then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written that thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve.
Right. Lord, this is Christ was standing on business. He said that you only worship the Most High. You only watch what the Most High tells us to do. All right? This is us in the UPK. This is the spirit of what we do. We don't sell out. We don't do what they tell us to do. We follow strictly what the Most High tells us. Only. All right? Pull it up. Get a few more things right here. Close it out. The Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus. Chapter 30. You start at 17. Oh, get there with you.
Come.
Ecclesiasticus. 30. 17. Go ahead.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 30, verse 17. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness.
Oh, that's at 30, right?
Come on, 30 and 17.
Go ahead.
Delicates poured.
Go to 16.
There is no.
Go to 15. Sorry.
Health and good estate of body are above all gold.
Right. It says health and good estate of body are above all gold. I know me and Nayal, we was talking about that. Yeah, you to The Rock was talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your health is together, right? And you know what I'm saying? You're in shape. You know what I'm saying? You feel good, right? Lord gave us these opportunities to do these things, right? To make sure that you're in good shape, you're healthy, you're eating good, right? Instead of succumbing to, you know what I'm saying, just letting yourself go, right? Because America will have you do that. This place will have you do that. You can, you know, enjoy yourself, however you know what I'm saying, the things that you like, right? But a consistency of having a good health is great. That's what the Lord requires for us. That's what we should do, right? Because here in ISUPK, we are not allowed to die, right? Not allowed to give up the ghost just because we're sick. We're gonna fight these things as much as we can. If we can't, then we'll just understand that, you know what I'm saying, that we'll just, you know what I'm saying, we'll accept exactly what we are given. But we're not just gonna give up, right? Our sister, Officer Nashot's wife was battling cancer, right? And she took on that battle. She wasn't about to just let herself go and give up just because she was sick, right? The generals ordered her to go ahead and battle this thing. She said herself that she's not going to go, that she's not going for it, right? She was going to fight this cancer and she was going to do whatever it took, right? She had brothers and sisters standing right behind her every step of the way, right? Of course, her husband, right? And she beat that man. She destroyed it, right? That's the same thing we have to do with our demons, with the things that we go through, right? The lust that we go through. Destroy, you know what I'm saying, smoking weed, right? Smoking cigarettes, right? Getting rid of, you know what I'm saying, our old ways, right? You destroy that the same way, knowing that you have to survive. You have that same feeling of I have to survive, I have to live, right? That'll destroy your depression, and that will get you off of the things that destroy you and bring you to depression and kill you. Have that same mindset that I have to survive, as if you had cancer, as if you were on your deathbed and that you didn't want to go. That same mindset will bring you through. You got something?
I was gonna say, you gotta believe you're sick in the first place to even take that route. You don't even think nothing wrong with it, and you just going.
Exactly. People think having a cold and being on a deathbed is sickness. Shit, you might have a mental illness, right? You might be sick in the head because you worried about paying bills every day, right? That's one sickness. You going through your lust and the things that you need and that you want, things that you always do, your sexual demons is the two. That's sick. You're sick. Not just sick because you're physically sick, you're spiritually sick as well. Right? That's why Paul said that our weapons of warfare are carnal. It's not just your flesh. It's what's in your spirit. Right? Go ahead. So good health, health, good estate.
Health and good estate of body are above all gold.
Right, man.
And a strong body above infinite wealth.
Right, man. Feel it. Look, you're gonna feel great. You need that. Right? Go ahead.
There is no riches above a sound body.
Right. There ain't no riches above a sound body. Nothing. Because now you follow the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, and you're in good health, right? You got your mind together, you got your body together, right? That you can't take that shit for granted at all, right? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, when you go work out, or you just go work out one day, you know what I'm saying? You put in some work, you come back, you just feel a lot better.
Yes, man.
I feel like you can just feel a different type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I miss that thing. Right? Yeah, I go to the gym every now and then, but guess what? need to make it the way I feel. Exactly what you explained just now. That's what I'm craving for right there. I know exactly what you mean. So yeah, you go ahead.
Death. So like there is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart.
Right.
Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness.
Man, say that again.
Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness.
Death is better than a bitter life. Because that's suffering. Imagine a brother that goes to prison and can't get out for 30 plus years. Right? In there, you are suffering. That's a bitter life you live. You got to live while you're going through that. You'd rather just die. That's why I said death is better. All right, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure those prison suicide rates are pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
So like people that get in there and they just facing all that time, they either go off the deep end and they just turn to a whole different person in there, which is another type of death anyway. Like you dying to who you really are and how you was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they just I guess hang themselves or kill themselves.
Exactly. That's exactly what them brothers and sisters go through this in that prison and jail, right? They'll know in that day that I'd rather be dead, right? Sometimes they stick it out all the way into the end. That's how you know that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the strongest people on this earth. We're gonna sit there and do that sentence, even though they got life. They know they ain't getting it. But some of them will sit there and they'll go another 30 years. But how you know we are the most highest people is from that. Look what the white man does. He jumps out the window when the stock market crashes, when his business goes. He jumps out the window and commits suicide. We in jail for life, knowing we're not getting out of this box, and we still just gonna sit there. We must be the children of Israel at that point. All right. Keep going. Good.
Delicates poured upon a mouth shut up, or as messes of meat set upon a grave.
Right.
What good doeth the offering unto an idol? For neither can it eat nor smell. So is he that is persecuted of the Lord.
Right.
Go ahead. What's that that book we it's in the Apocrypha, it's something Baal the Dragon?
Baal and the Dragon?
Baal and the Dragon?
Yeah.
That reminds me of that when he the people was really eating the food and stuff that they was sacrificing to the god, and then he convinced the king and showed them their footsteps by putting the sand on the ground and showed where they was coming in and really eating the food. So.
Okay, yeah. Look, I like the way you think about it. That's crazy. Because I remember hearing that, because I don't always be in Baal and the Dragon, but I know exactly what you're talking about now. But that's crazy that you pointed that out. Hey, that's crazy. Good way to think about that, exactly. Read it from the top again so I can see.
What good?
Because that's crazy.
What good doeth the offering unto an idol? For neither can it eat nor smell. So is he that is persecuted of the Lord.
Right. Exactly. And now, which verse was that?
That was verse 19, chapter 30, verse 19.
All right, keep going. About to close out.
He seeth with his eyes and groaneth, as a eunuch that embraceth a virgin and sigheth.
Right.
Give not over thy mind to heaviness.
This is the point I was trying to get to, right? Right. After all that, what? This is that. Jeez, Louis. It's easy, man. Read that one more time.
Give not over thy mind to heaviness.
It says, give not thy mind over to heaviness. Don't give your mind to heaviness. What does that say? Don't give your mind. Go ahead.
I was asking, don't let it like consume your mind. Don't let it be the biggest thing that sits on your mind. Like, yeah. Don't dwell in that. Don't let it be your identity.
Exactly. Don't let that thing that you're going through be your identity, right? Don't let the depression be who you are, right? Because you're giving yourself over to, right? We're supposed to give ourselves over to who the Most High called us, right? The Most High said that He did not give us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind, man. Sound mind, right? Even when you go through something, you understand the counsel is available, right? There's a scripture said that where there's a multitude of counselors, there's safety. Here in this nation, the ISUPK, people that understand your mind, your spirit, and the BS that you go through every day, guess what? They'll give you counsel on that. You can call down there anybody in the school. Pick a state. Guess what? There's somebody there that'll give you great counsel. Right? Every single day, if you need it. You can call this captain, you call this captain, you call this officer, right? Talk to the brother next to you that's in the same school as you. Like, goddamn, we got it made, but we were so trained to separate ourselves to do that, to give our mind to heaviness, that we won't do those things, right? We trained to do that, to not go to our brothers and sisters, right? That's what we train here to do. But the Lord tells us to not do that. Go get counsel. Go ahead.
And afflict not thyself in thine own counsel.
Right. Don't afflict yourself in your own counsel. All right. Don't think in your head, okay, scenario. All right, I'm going through this right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got to pay these bills right now. All right. Going through this right now. I don't know what to do. Shit, I'm going to go ahead and just sell these drugs real quick. So, do that real fast. Saying down and start rapping. I know I'm wrong for that, but I just really need to get that shit up. You're afflicting yourself in your own counsel. Right? Or I've been really sad and I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm sad. But I'm gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a few pills, man. Saying smoke this weed. Maybe it'll make me feel a little better. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. You're afflicting yourself in your own counsel. Now you end up smoking some K2. All right? On accident. Now you're over crazy. Like, don't afflict yourself in your own counsel. Get counsel. But there's a multitude of counselors. And here in the ISUPK, we have a multitude of counselors. A multitude. Get the numbers. Ask around. Who can I call? You can call any damn body. Right? You have a counsel department. Right? Day and night. Late night hours, they'll answer the phone. Right? So do that. Keep going.
Verse 22. The gladness of the heart is the life of man.
Right. Gladness of the heart is the life, man. You being glad is what comes, is what brings gladness to you. Right? You being uplifted, right? You understand that is what defeats your depression. Right? Go ahead.
And the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days.
Exactly. Things that you go through, right? Those prolong your days. Right? And gladness of your heart. Right? Those prolong your days because you'll find a reason to be happy. Just to get a laugh. Just to understand to be with your brothers and your sisters for a moment. That will prolong your days. Man. Until you defeat that demon that's trying to kill you. It's trying to unalive you. Right? It's being with the people that you love. Right? And loving the people that you want to be there for. Go ahead.
Love thine own soul and comfort thy heart.
Right. Love your soul. Love the fact that you are alive here, that you have mercy, right? Because at the end of the day, you got a solution. You have a solution here, right? So love that you can still win. Go ahead.
Remove sorrow far from thee.
Say it again.
Remove sorrow far from thee.
Move sorrow far away. Find every single reason to freaking move that damn thing away. Right? That sorrow that you have in your soul and your spirit. Right? Find every reason that you can do it. Right? There's so many ways that you can do it. Right? You just have to do it. It comes with a practice. Sometimes you have to do it over and over so that you won't give your mind to heaviness. For sorrow have killed many. Yeah? Go ahead.
For sorrow hath killed many.
Dang, I said the next scripture. Go ahead.
And there is no profit therein.
Say it again.
And there is no profit therein.
It says sorrow have killed many, and there is no profit therein. You don't have any profit in being sorrowful, in afflicting yourself in your own counsel, and destroying your own self, sitting there saying, I hate myself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I did this. You know, so think about your damn fuck ups and your damn, you know what I'm saying, fall offs, man. Sitting here doing this over and over and over. Don't do that. Don't do that amongst yourself. Because being by yourself, but that is going to bring you down. You have something?
I was just going to add, I was watching this one class by General Muhammad. He was talking about how, you know, looking back on your old pictures and stuff like that, how you shouldn't do that, you know, if you know that, because that could lead to, you're going to end up reminiscing and feeling sorry for yourself, or missing that, you're going to end up, you know, unaliving yourself. So he was saying, you really shouldn't look at stuff like that. You should really just put it away somewhere.
Right. Exactly. Don't you're not supposed to, don't look at them damn old pictures. Say, man, I wish I could have made it. It could have been this, it could have been that. You know what I'm saying? Or you're looking at some old pictures of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He said he even brought up the fact that Facebook brings those memories back around. Don't do that. I'm saying don't look at those things over and over, right? Because those are the things you're gonna go through a cycle of every year of bringing those things back up in your life, right? Is there any more of that?
For sorrow hath killed many, and there is no profit therein. Envy and wrath shorten the life, and carefulness bringeth age before the time.
Ooh. See, it brings age before the time. That stress. Gray hairs popping up. Which I have. Right? Don't do that, man. All right? Don't do that. Let's not do that. I'm learning my damn self, right? Is there more on that?
Come. A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet.
All right. That part. It's like we was talking about working out, right? And take care of your body. I'm saying care for your soul and a good diet. Eat the things that's good for you, right? Get out. You know what I'm saying? Go on a walk. Feeling stressed out, you know what I'm saying? Run, get out the door. You know what I'm saying? Get counsel, then go outside, get some air, get some exercise, and find something good to eat. The Lord understands, He understands the physical part of it. We already went over what you need for your physical, right? I mean, for your spiritual. This goes into what you may need for your physical. Yeah, I need that. So, that being said, I'm saying, the Israelite School Universal Practice of Knowledge started on West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. I can imagine another. All right, that concludes the class. We can go over the security announcements. We, the ISUPK, started at the 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're here to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will record each other. After the 6 months period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes was just a commandment, Numbers 18-21, and Malachi 3:8-10. And it is 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'asherah, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. A free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatever among your life. Is the upcoming holy convocations. Okay, next, we had the memorial blowing of the trumpets, right? Memorial blowing of the trumpets the first day of the 7th month. That's going to be, though, on Friday, September 11th. 9/11, 2026. And you read about that in Leviticus Leviticus 23 and 24 and 25. Right? And I'll go out to take the bulletin board in the hallway. If anybody wants to be a trooper in the school, start with all black boots, shirt, fans, head, better start. And with that, shalom.